Jnana-kosha, Vedas, Samavedam, by pact. Jnana-kosha, a Sastrapedia of Vedic knowledge, Upanishads, Samaveda based Upanishads.
ओम गणानां त्वा गणपतिगं हवामहे कविं कवीनामुपवज्रवत्तमं ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणान् ब्रह्मणस्पतकान् शृण्वन्नोतिभिः
Upanisjad, Part 2. Allegory of 3 gods and 1 goddess, 3rd and 4th Kandas. The 3rd section of Kena is a fable set in prose unlike the first 2 poetic sections. The fable is an allegory, a delicious piece of Sanskrit prose, fascinating in its simple style and one of the deepest passages in all of Upanishads. The fable begins by asserting that in a war between gods and demons, the Brahma won victory for the gods. The gods, however, praise themselves for the victory, saying, "Of us in this victory, of us in this might and glory." The Brahman noticed this. It revealed itself before the gods, who did not recognize and know it. The gods said, "What is this wonderful thing?" They delegated God Agni fire to go discover who this wonderful being is. Agni rushed to Brahma. The Brahma asked, "Who are you?" Agni replied, "I am Agni, knower of beings." Brahma asked, "If so, what is the source of your power?" Agni replied, "I am able to burn whatever is on earth." The Brahma then laid a piece of grass before Agni and said, "Burn this then." Agni rushed to the grass and tried his best to burn it. He failed. He turned back and returned to the gods. Agni told the gods, "I am unable to discover what this wonderful being is." The gods then nominated God Vayu to go and explore, "O Vayu, what this wonderful being is." Vayu rushed to Brahma. The Brahma asked, "Who are you?" Vayu replied, "I am Vayu. I am Matrisivan, where that fills the aerial space around Mother Earth, mover in space." Brahma asked, "If so, what is the source of your power?" Vayu replied, "I am able to carry or pull whatever is on earth." The Brahma then laid a piece of grass before Vayu and said, "Carry this then." Vayu rushed to the grass and tried his best to lift and carry it away. He failed. He turned back and returned to the gods. Vayu told his fellow gods, "I am unable to discover what this wonderful being is." The gods then turned to God Indra, lightning, god of might, to go and explore, "O mighty one, what this wonderful being is." "So be it," said Indra. Indra went to Brahma. There in the place of Brahma he found a beautiful woman with knowledge. Her name was Uma. Indra asked Uma, "What is this wonderful being?" Goddess Uma replied, "What is the Brahma? That is the one who obtained victory, though gods praise themselves for it." Indra then knew. The tradition holds that Agni, Vayu and Indra are elevated above all other gods, respected first in ceremonies and rituals, because these three met and experienced the Brahman first. Indra is most celebrated because he knew Brahma first among all gods. As does the Hindu scholar Adi Shankara, that this simple story is loaded with symbolism. The Brahma, the 3 gods selected from numerous Vedic gods, and choice of the one god from many, the goddess Uma revealing spiritual knowledge about Brahma rather than the Brahma itself, as well as the phrasing of the type the wonderful being, are all allegorically referring to the spiritual themes of the Upanishads. Agni embodies fire and symbolizes natural self with vital fire in all being and everything. Vayu embodies space that envelops empirical existence, symbolizes mental self akin to the thoughts about everything. Indra embodies lightning, light and illumination, thus symbolizing casual conscious self with light of truth that discerns correct knowledge from incorrect. The Brahma is Atman, the eternal. The war between gods and demons is symbolism for the war between good and evil. Devas themselves are allegorical reference to sensory and intellectual capabilities of man, with the war symbolizing challenges a man faces in his journey through life. Kena Upanishad's allegory is suggesting that empirical action, such as destruction by fire or moving a being from one place to another, does not lead to knowing the essence of the subject, the wonderful being. The Upanishad is allegorically reminding that a victory of good over evil is not of manifested self, but of the good, the eternal, the Atman, Brahman. It is well known that Brahma indeed achieved victory for the gods, but in that victory, which was Brahman's, the gods revealed in joy. They thought ours alone is this victory, ours alone is this glory. Brahma knew this their pride and appeared before them, but they knew not who this Yaksha, worshipful being, was. They said to Agni, O Jataveda, know thou this as to who this Yaksha is? He said, so be it. Agni approached it. It asked him, who art thou? He replied, I am Agni, or I am Jataveda. Then it said, what is the power in thee, such as thou art? Agni said, I can burn all this that is upon the earth. For him it placed there a blade of grass and said, burn this. Agni went near it in all haste, but he could not burn it. He returned from there and said, I am unable to understand who that Yaksha is. Then the gods said to Vayu, O Vayu, know thou this as to who this Yaksha is. So be it. Vayu approached it. It said to him, who art thou? He replied, I am Vayu, or I am Matsarva. It said, what is the power in thee, such as thou art? I can take hold of all this that is upon the earth. For him it placed there a blade of grass and said, take this up. Vayu went near it in all haste, but he could not take it up. He returned from there and said, I am unable to understand who that Yaksha is. Then the god said to Indra, O Meghavan, know thou this as to who this Yaksha is. He said, so be it. He approached it, but it disappeared from him. In that space itself, where the Yaksha had disappeared, Indra approached an exceedingly charming woman. To that Uma decked in gold, or to the daughter of the Himalayas, he said, who is this Yaksha? Kanda 4. She said, it was Brahma. In the victory that was Brahma's, you were revealing in joy. Then alone did Indra knew for certain that it was Brahma. Therefore, these gods, Agni, Vayu and Indra, excelled other gods, for they touched Brahma, who stood very close and indeed knew first that it was Brahma. Therefore, is Indra more excellent than the other gods? For he touched Brahma, who stood very close and indeed knew first that it was Brahma. Its instruction regarding meditation is this. It is similar to that which is like a flash of lightning or like the twinkling of the eye. This is the analogy of Brahma in the divine aspect. Then follows the instruction through analogy on the aspect of the individual self. It is well known that the mind seems to attain to it, that it is continually remembered by the mind, and that the mind possesses the thought regarding it. The Brahma is known indeed as Tadvan, worshipful or adorable to all beings, that is to be worshipped as Tatvana. To him who knows it does verily all beings pray. Disciple, revered sir, speak Upanishad to me, teacher. I have spoken Upanishad to thee, O Brahma. Verily is the Upanishad that I have spoken. Of this knowledge, austerity, self-restraint and action are the feet, the Vedas are all limbs, and the truth is the abode. He who knows this, that with his sins destroyed becomes firmly seated in the infinite. Blissful and supreme Brahma, he becomes firmly seated, and that is in Brahma. Epilogue, 4th Kanda. The epilogue in Kena Upanishad is contained in last 6 paragraphs of the text. It asserts that the timelessness and awareness of Brahma to be similar to moments of wondrous in life, such as the focused exclamation one makes upon witnessing lightning flash in the sky, or the focused recollection of a knowledge in one's mind of a memory from past. The goal of spiritual knowledge of self-awareness is wonderful, characterized by an intense longing for it in all creatures, states Kena Upanishad. The knowledge of Atma Brahma is Tadvanam, transcendental happiness, blissfulness. In the final paragraphs, Kena Upanishad asserts ethical life as the foundation of self-knowledge and of Atma Brahma. Tasait tapodamha karmeti pratishta vedaha sarvangani satya mayatanam. Om, may my limbs, speech, vital, air, eyes, ears, strength, and all the senses be fully developed. All that is revealed by the Upanishads is Brahma. May I never deny Brahma. May Brahma never disown me. Let there be no repudiation from Brahma. Let there be no infidelity from my side. May all the dharmas extolled by the Upanishads shine in me, who am I intent on knowing the self. May they shine in me. Om, peace, peace, peace. Here ends the Kena Upanishad as contained in the Samaveda.